I love salt. You love salt. We all love salt. But we know we need to reduce the amount of salt we're taking at home. And so today, the Medical Information Channel will tell you how to reduce your salt consumption at home by some very easy methods. Subscribe to the Medical Information Channel and you'll be glad you did. What are some of the ways we can reduce the amount of salt we're taking at home? Well, first and foremost, by not adding too much salt during the preparation of our food. Remember, we've already talked about in a previous presentation why salt is a problem. I would advise you guys to check on that episode so that you know how much salt you need to take in a day, so that while you're preparing your food, you know just how much you should add to that food. All right? What's next? Not having a salt shaker on your dining table. For age-old years, we have been so used to having that salt shaker on our table, on our dining tables. And even if our food tastes nice enough, has a lot of flavor, we still feel, oh, no, we still need to add a bit more salt. And we think, oh, that food will taste a bit better if I add more salt. No. Try and avoid this by not even having a salt shaker on your dining table so that you won't even be tempted. Look at this lovely, lovely pizza. Yummy, 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 yummy. Do you know that you need to limit the amount of salty snacks you're taking? Yes, those in between meals where you order your pizza. But do you know just how much salt they add to that pizza? Not just while preparing it, but even after preparing it. Just look at the amount of salt they're adding to this pizza. I'm sure that you wouldn't want to eat it with all that salt. Also, while you're choosing your products on the shelf in the supermarket, make sure to choose products with lower sodium contents than others. Be mindful when you're checking the labels. Have you ever thought or said that, this food I'm eating has no flavor without salt? For example, those pecan nuts you're taking, those peanuts or cashew nuts you're taking, they don't have salt in it. We sometimes tend to think that just because there's no salt, it doesn't taste good enough. Well, while this may be true at first, mind you, our taste buds soon become accustomed to less salt over time, and you're more likely to enjoy your food that has less salt, and you're more likely to enjoy the flavor in that food. So just give it some time. Other people will say, foods high in salt taste salty. So I don't think this food is salty because I can't taste salt in it. Wrong, guys. This is totally wrong. Do you know why? Because some foods that are high in salt don't actually taste very salty. And why is this? Well, this is because sometimes these foods are mixed with other things like sugars that mask that taste of salt in the food. And so you're fooled to thinking that there's not much salt in that food. Yes, I mentioned before, you need to read those food labels to find out the sodium content in your foods that you're buying. These days, we are consuming less fruit, less vegetables, and less dietary fiber, such as whole grains in our diet. We're not living like our forefathers. Our forefathers used to take a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, as well as whole grains. So we need to go back to those years of old, because these fresh fruits and fresh vegetables and whole grains, whole wheat, they are all key components of a healthy diet. Fruits and vegetables, you may not know, contain potassium. And what does this potassium do to the body? It contributes to reduce blood pressure. And we all know that high blood pressure is a major problem in our world today. So guys, live long, eat less salt, please, I beg of you. and subscribe to us. Comment below and share with all your loved ones.